4.5 40 with his Tootsie Roll in his
He
sock.
caught Barry Sanders.
Eric Dickerson, too.
He caught everybody. The man was a bad man. I'm going with Darryl Green.
That's who you started.
Just because y'all don't know who he is.
I know who Darryl Green is.
I'm talking to him.
He's looking at me. Yeah,
I'm looking dead at him. Because I said Darryl Green.
Played,
he goes, who?
Darryl Green played 20 years as a defensive back.
Yep.
Wow.
He was a bad man.
First ballot Hall of Fame and went in 2008, the same year Art Monk did.
Yep.
My next cornerback, anytime you're so effective, they name a rule after you, you're effective. Now, if Cortez don't know who Darryl Green is, he ain't going to know who this guy is. I'm saying Mel Blount from the 1970s Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, yeah. Good pick. Good pick. Yeah, Cortez was like, I don't know who half these people are.
All right.
Go ahead and pick somebody from like 6 years ago.
Mel Blount is the reason you can only jam a receiver 5 yards off the line of scrimmage now.
Yep.
Because he would beat the hell out of these guys downfield.
All right. Now, are we doing cornerbacks? Can we do safeties as well?
No.
Yeah.
We're going to say safeties.
Safeties are going to be with other people.
Think it's going to be for all the time?
Good God. He was not listening.
Obviously, it's not paying attention.
Nope, wasn't listening at all. No, you can't pick a dang safety.
All right, come back to me. You can go and choose.
Oh Lord, I'm going to pick a dude that he was good with the Jets, good with New England, good with a lot of other teams. Ty Law, very underrated cornerback, but a very good cornerback. And I'm gonna go with Ty Law. He was always consistent.
Up for the Hall of Fame this year,
and probably will make it in. I'm gonna go with Ty Law.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go from this generation because I'm not as expertise on cornerback.
I'm gonna go with a guy with an island named after him.
Exactly, Darrell Reeves.
There you go.
Good job, Darrell Reeves.
Like I would have never guessed.
And I mean, right now, I know he played with the Bucs, but he's looking pretty, rejuvenated with New England right now. So he's back to him former stuff that he was when he played with the Jets. Don't know if it was so much Rex Ryan's scheme is what he's doing right now.
Well, no, now he's able to. Now he's covering the second best receiver, and then they're doing the scheme that Belichick is running is fit perfectly.
Why do you say Aqib Talib?
True, but I like Darrell Reeves. Darrell Reeves is doing this thing right now.
Sherman,
Talib.
There's a lot of guys now that are Peterson. Yep. There's a lot of guys right now that are pretty good. Joe Hayden. Yep.
So what about him?
Then you had guys like Rondé Barber.
Yeah, Rondé Barber.
Back in the day was a very good corner. Mm-hmm. Never could know if it was him or T.
Look at the one who did Rondé Barber, Deion Sanders.
Yeah, Deion.
There's a few out there that weren't mentioned. Deion Sanders, Rondé Barber.
Well, I didn't mention Deion.
You can make an argument for Tim McDonald.
Tackle anybody.
Well, I thought Deion Sanders would have been. Well, I don't.
He can't tackle. I want a guy that when I start I want him to hit people instead of pussified and run away from them. And Deion got beat a lot because he gambled. He got beat a lot. He got beat more. He kind of got beat more than he had success.
Yeah. All right.
If your quarterback wasn't scared to go against him, you could beat him. Yeah, Charles Woodson, a very, very, very. That would have been a very good pick. Deion.
Any other ones that y'all see?
No, pretty much good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
To do the safety now.
I think we're already fall segment. I've been sitting here looking at this list.
On to this segment here, where now what we're going to do is pick some of these bowl games
and rename them.
I mean, there's so many that we can have our pick like Skittles, so we don't have to really pick them all. But anyone that seemed like a name that kind of raised your flag and that you want to change it to that is more appropriate for that bowl.
They're like Pokemon.
Go for it.
I'm staring at one right now, guys.
Go ahead.
We ready?
Go for it.
You got the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl on Wednesday, December 31st. They should change the city. Chick-fil-A, we're sponsoring the college game because we're not open on Sundays bowl.
All right. Who you got, Kevin?
The Popeyes Bahamas Bowl. That's the name of a bowl. You don't even have to change the name. The Popeyes Bahamas Bowl. It should be called the Popeyes We Don't Have One in the Bahamas Bowl.
All right, so I see the Zaxby Heart of Dallas Bowl that is going to be played
Damn
on
it, you stole
the
mine.
day afterwards. Why don't we just call that the Zaxby Heart Attack Bowl? Like you gonna
Damn
feed
it, you stole
you
the
gonna feed all these kids this chicken, which is very good by the way. You haven't had Zaxby's. Trust me, I know my chicken.
Oh, Lord.
but
Wow.
but that's a terrible name. Heart of Dallas Bowl. All right, next one.
The heart of...
we got the Buffalo Wild Wings Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida, between Minnesota and Missouri. We should change this to Disney's pathetic attempt to get people to visit Orlando during the new year.
Buffalo Wild... I almost would call it the Shitrus Bowl, because that's usually what Buffalo Wild Wings give you.
All right, who you got, Kevin?
The Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic.
Oh boy.
Don't get a flat classic. Vizio Fiesta Bowl. Get your cheap TVs here, Fiesta Bowl.
The Advocare Texas Bowl. Because calling it the CrossFit Bowl would be too much. It would cause too much ridicule.
The Taslayer Bowl.
Right
Jacksonville,
here.
Florida. All right, here we go. Take
Which
my money,
bowl?
government
Which
bowl, right there.
The
There we go.
Taslayer
Which bowl is this?
Taslayer Bowl is Iowa and Tennessee. All right, I'm
The Rose Bowl. This year we're bundling up crab legs bowl.
All right,
I just had one last Saturday, December 20th, at 5. We had the famous Idaho Potato
The
Bowl.
Potato Bowl.
We should call this just the way to get Idaho mentioned on TV Bowl.
The Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl. This game should just be called Bowl because it's too damn long to say.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go here. You got one.
The Outback Bowl. No Australians were injured in the making of this bowl.
Okay, here's a bowl. Duck Commander Independence Bowl.
Don't protest this bowl if you hate Duck Dynasty.
I'm gonna rename this the Triple Six Bowl because this team record is 6-6 Miami and South Carolina 6-6.
Wouldn't that be 4-6?
It will be 4-6, but I'm trying to make it seem like it's a.
You trying to make the devil worshiping bowl?
Here's my personal favorite. Saturday, December 27th, the Military Bowl.
Yep. I don't need.
All right, we got the Military Bowl. We're gonna go with. We have to put good football teams in this bowl because the military would embarrass us. Bowl. Got Cincinnati, Virginia Tech, as opposed to 3-8 Army and 5-7 Air Force. We got the Russell Athletic Bowl. Russell Athletic.
They're still making shit.
Okay, I got one here. The Hawaii Bowl. The Hawaii Bowl, and it's in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Protect your balls bowl.
It is. This is basically going to be called the Obvious Bowl. We know that you're in Hawaii. Why you got to name it the Hawaii Bowl? At least show some creativity right there.
The Obvious Bowl.
All right, we've got the Valero Alamo Bowl. Kansas State in my opinion, too highly ranked UCLA. Because this game is going to be so one-sided. Remember the Alamo Bowl. Oh.
The National University Holiday Bowl on December 27th. What fucking holiday are you playing it on? It's not even on a holiday. Thanks, National University. Remind people not to go there.
You got the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. It should be called just in case the Military Bowl sucks bowl.
The Ticket City Cactus Bowl. This bowl is so bad you can't even get tickets from Ticket City Bowl.
All right, I see the GoDaddy Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. I'm going to rename this one Disappointed at Your Daughter Bowl.
No, the GoDaddy Bowl I'm renaming the only way I'm watching it if Danica Patrick comes out naked bowl.
Very true.
That's the Birmingham Bowl. No shit, you're in Birmingham.
With East Carolina and Florida. Nice in that one. All right, let's see.
The Boca Raton Bowl. We're having this bowl just for the shameless intention of Boca Raton.
And we played it. Where did they play it at?
Boca.
Where the hell
Right
did they play?
Speak.
The Boca Raton Bowl. We're playing this in some of the kids' grandparents' retirement home bowl.
All right, the SD County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl.
What? We named this after a random flower bowl.
I'm going to hit you with a Stone Cold.
What? This is too much to say bowl. Royal Purple Las Vegas Bowl. Or as we like to call it, the Bowl for Gamblers.
All right, the Quick Lane Bowl.
Gam Bowl. There you go. Gam Bowl.
The Quick Lane Bowl has got Rutgers and North Carolina. I'm going to rename this bowl Quick and Painless because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to watch this bowl game.
Quick and Painless.
Shit. We've got the Miami Beach. We've got the
Today.
We've got the Miami Beach Bowl. We should be calling it this. Ain't a college football game in Miami unless there's a brawl bowl. The Sun Bowl. What the Hyundai Sun Bowl?
Oh,
how many bowls are there?
The Miami Beach Bowl should be called. Is anybody ever going to show up to it, Bowl?
So many bowls. All right, let's look at the
AutoZone Liberty Bowl between Texas A&M and West Virginia. I hope we don't have any listeners to this because it might be a little. It's called the Liberty, okay? Let's have a bowl game between two states and still segregate people. Bowl, the Liberty Bowl, my ass.
Oh no, the Pinstripe Bowl. The Pinstripe Bowl. Now it's going to be renamed the I Can't Breathe Bowl because it's played in New York.
Terrible.
Jeez, Kevin.
Oh gosh.
Wow, man. Oh my God.
Are we done on that one?
I think we can find some more stupid ones.
Oh gosh.
We need to have the balls in our court bowl.
The balls in our court bowl. We're going to get one in like 11
Absolutely.
teams to play.
I've always said I want to have a ball between the two worst teams in the country. Like I want Valparaiso playing Temple in my bowl or something like that.
Wow.
The AdvoCare V100 Texas Bowl.
What the hell? We named this after random oil because we're in Texas Bowl.
I don't know where to go from there, Bowl. I don't know where to go from there.
AdvoCare is a fitness, it's like the Avon of fitness.
Oh, sounds like oil.
Sound like oil.
It goes through your body. It goes through your body like oil.
The Hyundai Sun Bowl.
We're playing. Oh, at least we're playing it in daytime, so there may be some sun. They're playing it in El Paso, Texas.
The 100,000 miles satisfaction guarantee bowl. How about that? Your car breaks down. Within that, you still get your car service. I don't know. I'm trying, man.
I thought I was going to call it the Jump the Border Bowl because it's played in El Paso, Texas.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, son is spelled wrong. You know what I'm saying, son?
It should be the SA Bowl.
Oh, God. The Bitcoin St. Petersburg Bowl. That means it should be called, both these colleges are making a shit ton of money for going here, but we can only play our students in Bitcoins Bowl.
Actually, that should be called, we're playing our game in a dome that looks like a titty bowl.
All right, can we go with some of the main bowls here? Okay. I mean, I don't know. Let's do this.
Outback.
Okay, the Rose Bowl and the All-State Sugar Bowl. This is what I want y'all to do. Hold up. This is what I want y'all to do.
The All-State, we're infested with Ants Sugar Bowl.
No, this is what I want y'all to do.
Name it on the teams?
Based on the teams.
I got this one.
Rename it.
I got
based
this
on
one.
the teams.
The Rose Bowl?
The Rose Bowl and the All-State Sugar Bowl. Based on the two teams, rename it.
Before we go any further,
you are breaking up something fierce.
Guys.
And he's good.
Oh, before we go any further, can we just call the All-State Sugar Bowl that we're playing for second? Before we go any further, I'd like to call the All-State Sugar Bowl that we're playing for second bowl.
No.
Can you hear me?
You're kind of going in and out, man.
Yeah,
You're going in and out, man. All right, John, you there?